Yo, what is up everybody? It's Your Name, and let me tell you, I am so hyped for this one. We're about to drop you straight into the heart of Southeast Asia, Vietnam. We're talking ancient temples, crazy good street food, and landscapes that belong on a postcard. So buckle up, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and get ready for one epic adventure, because we're about to explore the 10 best places this country has to offer.
All right, first up Hanoi. This city, man, it's electric. Imagine this. You're walking down these narrow, winding streets, the smell of street food hitting you from every direction. You got these ancient temples right next to modern cafes, people zooming by on motorbikes. It's organized chaos in the best way possible. You gotta get lost in the old quarter. Seriously, ditch the map, wander down the alleys, and just soak it all in. This is where you'll find those hidden gems. Street vendors cooking up food that will blow your mind. Those tiny shops selling silk and handicrafts. It's a sensory overload. And dude, the history here is insane. Check out the Temple of Literature, dedicated to education, built way back in the 11th century. It's mind-blowing to think about all the stories these walls could tell. And speaking of stories, you can't miss Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, a tribute to the country's revolutionary leader. Now let's talk about Hoan Kiem Lake. This place is like the city's beating heart.
Okay, picture this. Emerald green waters, thousands of towering limestone islands, and hidden caves just waiting to be explored. This is Ha Long Bay, and it's like stepping into another world. Cruising through these waters is something else, man. It's like sailing through a postcard. You got these massive limestone casts jutting out of the water, covered in lush greenery. It's surreal. You can rent a boat, kayak through hidden lagoons, even spend the night on a traditional junk boat. Make sure you check out Sung Sat Cave, also known as Surprise Cave. Trust me, the name is no joke. It's massive with these incredible stalactite and stalagmite formations. And the sunsets here? Forget about it. Ha Long Bay is one of those places that reminds you just how incredible this planet really is.
Hold on tight, because we're diving headfirst into the non-stop energy of Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon as the locals still call it. This city is a whirlwind of activity, a vibrant mix of old and new, where skyscrapers tower over ancient temples, and the streets are a symphony of honking horns and sizzling street food. First things first, you gotta experience the madness of the Ben Thanh Market. This place is a labyrinth of stalls selling everything from fresh produce and spices to clothes, electronics, and souvenirs. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way, and the perfect place to practice your haggling skills. Now, for a dose of history, head to the Cu Chi Tunnels. This network of underground tunnels used during the Vietnam War will give you a whole new appreciation for the resilience and ingenuity of the Vietnamese people. Crawling through these narrow passages is an experience you won't forget. And when the sun goes down, Ho Chi Minh City truly comes alive. The streets are buzzing with people, the bars and clubs are thumping, and the street food stalls are working overtime.
Get ready to step back in time, because Hoi An is like a perfectly preserved piece of history. Imagine this. Lantern-lit streets lined with colorful houses, tailor shops displaying silk creations, and a sense of peace that just washes over you. This ancient trading port is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. The architecture here is a unique blend of Chinese, Japanese, and Vietnamese influences, and walking through the streets feels like stepping into a living museum. Make sure you check out the Japanese covered bridge, an iconic symbol of Hoi An. And if you're looking for something truly special, take a boat trip down the Thu Bon River at night when the town is illuminated by thousands of lanterns. It's magical. But Hoi An is more than just pretty buildings.
Alright, get ready for some serious natural beauty, because we're heading north to Sapa, a region of stunning rice terraces, soaring mountains, and vibrant ethnic minority cultures. Imagine this. You're trekking through lush valleys, waterfalls cascading down mountainsides, and those iconic rice paddies stretching as far as the eye can see. It's a photographer's dream. Sapa is all about getting out there and experiencing the great outdoors. Hike through villages, meet the local Hmong and Dao people in their traditional dress, and just breathe in that fresh mountain air. Trust me, it's a welcome change from the city. One of the coolest things about Sapa is the chance to visit the local villages and experience their way of life. You can stay in a homestay, share meals with a local family, and learn about their customs and traditions. It's a truly immersive experience.
Next up, we're traveling back in time to Hue, the former imperial capital of Vietnam. This city is steeped in history with ancient citadels, ornate tombs, and a legacy of emperors and dynasties. The star of the show here is the Hue Imperial Citadel, a sprawling complex that will transport you straight back to the days of emperors and mandarins. Explore the Forbidden Purple City, wander through the royal courts, and imagine what life was like within these walls centuries ago. But Hue is more than just history. Take a dragon boat ride down the Perfume River, visit the Thien Mu Pagoda with its iconic 7-story tower, and explore the elaborate tombs of the Nguyen Dynasty emperors. Each tomb is a unique architectural masterpiece, reflecting the personality and beliefs of the ruler buried within.
Get ready to be blown away by the raw power of nature because we're venturing into Phong Nha, Cây Bang National Park, home to the largest cave system in the world. Imagine this: gigantic caverns, underground rivers, and stalactite and stalagmite formations that look like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. This place is a playground for adventurers. You can go caving in the world-famous Sun Dung Cave, the largest cave on Earth, trek through the jungle, kayak along underground rivers, and witness the sheer scale of this underground world. But even if you're not a die-hard spelunker, Phong Nha, Cây Bang has something for everyone.
Alright, let's be real. No trip to Vietnam is complete without a little beach time. And that's where Nha Trang comes in. A coastal city with pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and a laid-back vibe that's perfect for soaking up the sun. Whether you want to chill on the beach, work on your tan, or dive into some water sports, Nha Trang has got you covered. Try your hand at kite surfing, go scuba diving amongst colorful coral reefs, or take a boat trip to nearby islands for even more secluded beaches. But Nha Trang isn't just about the beach.
Get ready for a sensory overload as we journey into the heart of the Mekong Delta, a labyrinth of waterways, floating markets, and lush landscapes. Imagine this: boats piled high with exotic fruits and vegetables, bustling canals, and villages built on stilts over the water. This is a place where life revolves around the river. Take a boat trip through the canals, witness the vibrant colors and chaotic energy of the Kai Rong floating market, and experience a way of life that's very different from the city. One of the coolest things about the Mekong Delta is the chance to see how people live and work in harmony with the river.
Last but not least, we're ending our Vietnamese adventure on a high note. Phu Quoc Island, a slice of paradise in the Gulf of Thailand. Imagine this: powdery white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and swaying palm trees. This is the stuff tropical dreams are made of. Phu Quoc is the perfect place to unwind after exploring the mainland. Relax on Long Beach, consistently ranked as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Snorkel or dive amongst colorful coral reefs, or rent a motorbike and explore the island's lush interior. For a taste of local life, head to Duong Dong Town, the island's main hub, where you can sample fresh seafood, browse local crafts, and soak up the laid-back island vibes.
And that's a wrap from Vietnam. This country, man, it gets under your skin. From the chaotic streets of Hanoi to the tranquil waters of Ha Long Bay, the ancient temples to the bustling markets, Vietnam is a sensory overload in the best possible way. Until next time, keep exploring.